Hey everybody, welcome into this new video. I'm going to show you how you can make dropshipping on eBay, and you don't have to invest a lot of money in here. Actually, it's kind of easy to do dropshipping. But if you don't know what is actually dropshipping, let's try to figure out what is the dropshipping. So Shopify says that dropshipping is an order fulfillment method where a business does not keep the product it sells on stock. So instead, what happens, the seller purchases the inventory as needed from a third party, usually a manufacturer, a wholesaler, to fulfill the orders. Take a look into this image, for example. What happens here with the dropshipping is, let's say for example, you have an online store with a lot of items that you have for sale. For example, let's say that this one not appears as AliExpress, this one appears as your store, right? And you have like all these items and you want to sell this item, and the person who wants to buy the item from your store clicks into continue or into buy. So after you make the purchase, let's say for example that you don't have this because all these items are connected into another manufacturer or a third party. So what happens here is that the customer, after they place the order from your online store, the store automatically sends this order to the dropshipping supplier. So let's say that AliExpress is my dropshipping supplier, so they receive this order and then create or send this order directly to the customer. So the dropshipping supplier prepares the customer's order, and lastly it ships directly to the customer. So basically we don't have to do anything into this drop shipping method. The only thing that we just did is to connect my customer into my dropshipping supplier so I can make the dropshipping thing. And that's basically what it's all about. So if you want to make this dropshipping into eBay, you first want to become a seller into eBay and see which kind of supplier or dropshipping suppliers are for you, available in your country, and you don't have to be paying like a lot. So that's basically what we're looking for, right? We don't want to spend a lot. We want to do this with very low budget in order to start, let's say today. So I'm going to go into an ebay.com selling section. I'm going to leave you a link down below in the description, guys, so you can have your eBay account totally for free. And after that, I'm going to be showing you a list of dropshipping suppliers that you can use over the one that I'm going to be using into this tutorial. So I'm going to go into list an item. And after you have here your eBay account, you want to become a seller here into the selling section. And you might see that this one is going to be asking you to create your first item. You can create and list up to 200 items for free every month, which we don't have to pay absolutely for anything here. And in order to list an item, we need to have an account on the supplier. So there are two things that you need to consider before we continue. This dropshipping article from eBay says that the dropshipping actually it explains actually what I just showed you before, but it seems like listing an item on eBay and then purchasing the item from another retailer or marketplace to ship directly to your customers is not allowed on eBay. So what does this mean? If I want to make someone a dropshipping supplier to have a product that is already being created and I list that into eBay, it seems that I cannot do that. But what I can do here, speaking about the dropshipping, is to create my own items without having to buy them, connect them into eBay, and then I can make the dropshipping. And for that, I'm going to use a application called Printful. And once again, I'm going to leave you a link down below in the description, guys, so you can sign up totally for free and you can redeem some rewards just by using this link down below. So after you create your account into Printful, what is Printful? Actually, Printful is a place we can create dropshipping. We can make custom items and we don't even have to purchase anything for making a sale, right? So after you create your account here into Printful, you want to go into the stores. Actually, I'm going to show you the product catalog that it's available into Printful. So we can create bucket hat, we can create iPhone cases, we can create more women's clothing, hats, things about home and living, accessories, men clothing, even this pillow. We can do too much things into Printful. So what I want to do after I create my account and went into my dashboard is go into the stores section, which is actually in here in the stores. And here into the stores, I want to locate the choose platform, which is this one. And I want to look for the one that says eBay. Here is my eBay, a marketplace. Then I'm going to choose connect to eBay. So I need to authorize this eBay account. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with my Google account because this one has already been linked into eBay. After you linked your eBay, it's going to be looking here in your stores, something like this. I have a Shopify account, I have a Etsy account, I have another account. After you finish with that, you can choose the add a product. So in here, it's going to be showing you all the products where you can add your stuff. So for example, I can add this mug, my French t-shirt. Now, I get if you want to say to me that you don't know how to design anything and you are like totally blank and you just want to make sales and stuff and you want to make dropshipping into eBay and see how it works. So in this specific tutorial, if you want to make something like really quick, what I strongly suggest you guys is to create yourself an account of Canva. Now, Canva can be used totally for free. I personally have a Canva Pro account because there are so much elements, so much things that I can use into Canva Pro. And so far, for me, it's like the best investment I've made. Speaking about creating, designing, making dropshipping, Canva is like a lifesaver. So I'm going to leave you a link down below in the description, guys, if you want to check it out, the Canva Pro, and see it for yourselves if this one is worthy or not. So now that I have here my Canva, you can proceed with the free account again, but I'm going to be using a pro section, so you might just want to take that in mind. And here, what I want to do is to create a design. So in here, I'm going to go and scroll down and see the guidelines of my print file. So in here, for example, here it says print file template if you want to print and see the resolution, but almost every resolution for myself is just 4500 and 4500. Once again, speaking about pixels, I'm going to create my new design. And once again, I'm going to be using elements from Canva. I am not a designer. I am not a professional designer, but I'm going to be using elements so you can see how easy it is to make dropshipping. Alright, so I've just finished my design, and lastly what I want to do is to go into my store. Let's say for example that I want to look for, and here I'm going to just exit in here, and here I can drop my design, right? So if I download that already, I just need to drag that in here, and after that I can proceed into my mockups. And then I just can send this directly into my store and see how it's going to be look at the end of the day. So when eBay placed an order, when someone makes an order, you automatically buy this item and you send this directly to the customer. So I think that's the only way that you can make dropshipping without trying to create a product. But I think it's really interesting and it's really easy to create your product here into Printful, and actually you can just send that, the fact that you can send that directly into your store, it's really amazing, guys. So hopefully this was a very useful video for you guys. Now once again, I'm going to leave you the link down in the description of an eBay account and of Printful if you want to start creating your merch right away. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Now don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and well guys, see you next time. Hopefully this was very useful for you. Goodbye.